Laissez le bon temps rouler. Hi, I'm Gerry Egan, Executive Director of NEFA, and in my very poor Cajun French accent, I just shared with you some of the spirit of New Orleans, home of NEFA's 2016 National Equipment Finance Summit, where they like to say, let the good times roll. For those of you planning on being there, you're in for a real treat. New Orleans is America's most unique city with plenty to offer for fans of good music, good food, shopping, and history. The summit will also offer the industry's friendliest and most effective networking, top-notch education opportunities, and a lineup of leading-edge funding sources and service providers, all ready, willing, and able to do business with you. For those of you who haven't planned on being there, it's not too late. What with planning for that conference, this year's already gotten off to a very hectic start for us, but I wanted to speak to you for a few minutes about NEFA and about how and what we're doing. NEFA ended last year in great shape. Participation, the ultimate measure of health for a group like ours, was up and continues to grow. Financially, we are, I'm very happy to say, very secure. Revenues were up, and we continue to manage your association expenses very effectively. Nobody knows what the future will bring, so we've been very steadily setting aside some reserves, kind of as a cushion for whatever might happen, and I feel very confident now that we'll weather whatever does come along. Last year, with the help of an outside consulting group, the NEFA board went through a pretty in-depth review and planning process. The outcome of that was a sharpening of focus on three things that NEFA members tell us they value highly: community, education, and professionalism. In today's hyper-connected world, it's easy to accumulate a lot of contacts, but being part of a real community where there's a real sense of belonging, a sense of being crucial to a larger effort, that's something else entirely. Communities are built through shared experiences and shared efforts with an eye toward a common good. Education is taking those shared experiences and the lessons learned from them and organizing the passing of those lessons on to newer community members. Doing so makes them better and more effective community members faster, and that in turn helps ensure the health and longevity of the community itself. And professionalism comes from a willingness to learn from shared lessons. It is, in part, an acceptance of not knowing all the answers, along with an acceptance of responsibility both for one's own success and for the overall success of the industry one works in. Community, education, professionalism. That's NEFA. This year, under the leadership of NEFA President and Chairman of the Board, Gerry Egan, our Board of Directors is being organized into committees focused on the four functional areas the association needs to be good at: membership and marketing, operations and programs, community and governance, and financial responsibility. Now, the primary purpose of this is for those board members to be better able to involve more NEFA member volunteers in more committee and task force-based efforts focused on researching, brainstorming, and reimagining what NEFA could and should be doing both now and, most important, doing in the future. This will give more people more opportunity to have more input and involvement, and it ensures that things we do going forward will be member-based. It's also an ideal way to develop future NEFA board members and leaders. NEFA board members are right now reaching out to registered summit attendees to invite them to come to the committee reading room in New Orleans on Wednesday afternoon just before our conference kicks off there. But even if you're not going to be at the summit, you can and you should still be involved. Just reach out to any NEFA board member or staff member, we're all listed online, and we'll get you plugged into something of interest to you and of benefit to the whole association. Coming out of the recession has been a long haul for many of us, but it's time now to take advantage of how good things are to really re-engage and take this association on into the future. We're a very small staff association. That's part of what makes this group unique, friendly, and personal. If we're to keep that character, that member-driven spirit and personality, it'll be because members like you step up and help us drive it forward. Remember, community, education, and professionalism. If those foundational thoughts in any way capture your own passions for what you do, then you're in the right place to make a difference and be a part of something great. And this is the time for it. Oh, and invite a friend too. Thanks for your time. I'm Gerry Egan, and I look forward to seeing you at an upcoming event somewhere very soon.